it's Lon.TV, and we've got another integrated trackpad and wireless keyboard to check out. This one came from the folks at His Gadget. They're an Amazon seller, and it's called the iClever, and I've seen a bunch of different versions of this same keyboard out there, so you can get a sense as to how it works. Now, I have it plugged in right now just because it came without a charge, so I have it charging off of this battery at the moment, but it will work wirelessly, and it's not Bluetooth, however. You have to use its little included dongle in order to make it work. So this might be a barrier for some computers that lack USB support, like iOS devices. So it's not going to work with your iOS devices. It will work with some Android devices, which you'll see in a minute. But the installation is pretty easy. You just plug it into your USB port, and once in there, it will set itself up as a keyboard and mouse. So I can move my mouse cursor around here. I can grab this window here. You can tap with the trackpad itself, or there's a button on here that you can push and you can move things around. It also supports almost like a multi-touch scrolling. So if you use two fingers on here like an Apple trackpad, you can scroll up and down. The keyboard seems to work pretty nicely. I mean, it's a little chiclet kind of keyboard here, but it does work, and you can type things out on it if you can spell correctly. And that's pretty nice, and it's got arrow keys as well. You can hold down the shift key and select text and that sort of thing. So it's good for like a home theater keyboard, but note, of course, that it's not Bluetooth, and I think that it would be really cool if it was, because this is a very nice form factor and a pretty nice keyboard to hold. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the dongle out of our Mac, and we're going to plug it into this little device called a Bigify, which is basically a generic Android installation. And we'll pop it into its USB port. It's got a USB host adapter on board. And I'm going to pull up our Android device and also pull up our camera so you can see what's going on here at the same time. So we've got the little keyboard out here, and I've got a Google page up. So if I move the mouse around, as you can see, it's moving on the screen. I can tap on the search, and I can go type in test and hit enter. And there we go. So it seems to work with the Android platform as well. So I think it's a pretty usable keyboard, and I wish it was Bluetooth, but it isn't. But it does seem to work pretty well. And if you've got a home theater PC with an extra USB port, this will certainly work well as a way to control that PC. This is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.